So since it's 6 weeks, what's life been like? I'm sure I'm sure it's been pretty different.
Yeah. I mean, I told some of my investors I should buy them a t-shirt that said, I was promised FDA approval 24 months ago. And
Yeah.
and so yeah, it's hilariously true, I guess, at this point. I mean, it wasn't hilarious then, but it's certainly hilarious now. But yeah, so luckily we've had a lot of investors, high net worth people who have been kind of funding this, out of their own pocketbooks, basically
Hmm.
directly.
Yeah.
And I've been running this on a shoestring forever. We've only raised about $8 million to get to this point, which is shocking to
Yeah,
most
it's not
people.
much.
And so I mean, I was going to do it one way or another. So whatever money I could get, I was going to make that work. But yeah, so as you can imagine, after FDA approval, then all of a sudden everything changed. It was like an avalanche all of a sudden of activity. All of a sudden everyone wanted to invest. All of a sudden everyone, how can I use this? How can I get this, get this in my doctor's office so I can use it for my patients? It just all of a sudden, and then of course the media attention just went crazy. I don't know if you Google, ultrasound AI, you'll notice that, the amount of media we've had in the last 6 weeks is just been, mind-boggling compared to what it was prior to that. I
Sure.
guess no one cares until you can save lives with whatever you've invented, apparently. So, which is fine. I suppose that's fair enough, but that's what
Yeah.
happened in this case.
Great. What's the next 6 months or so going to look like? What type of companies do you think you're going to need to partner with? What organization? I mean, because I would imagine trying to go direct is going to be, a little more difficult. You probably want to partner with the
Mm.
ultrasound OEMs and that kind of thing. So
Ye-
what's that looking like?
Yeah, well, without violating any NDAs,
Of
obviously.
course. Yeah.
As you can imagine, this has attracted attention from the people you might expect it to attract attention from. Maybe I'll just
Yeah.
like leave it at that. And so yeah, and so but there's also there's numerous ways you could distribute something like this. Obviously, there's the hardware manufacturers themselves, the cart-based ultrasound people, the handheld-based ultrasound people, the PACS people,
Hmm.
there's you can go directly to the doctor themselves. They can just connect their ultrasound machine to our cloud platform directly, so it doesn't matter. Even if we don't have a distributor, doctors can still have access to this. So there's numerous ways to do this. Obviously, the most efficient way is to find someone who has decent market share, and then do some kind of revenue share or whatever
Of
deal you
course.
can make with them. And so yeah, so there are a lot of discussions underway. I mean, this all happened only 6 weeks ago, and none of these discussions could take place. All these people we've been talking to for quite a while, but really the discussion could not proceed until we had our FDA approval. And so we got our FDA approval, and then everyone, all the insurance companies that we've been talking to, and everyone else, all of a sudden is all right. Let's do this now. It's time to rock and roll. And so now, it's just an avalanche of emails and responding. And how do we do this most efficiently? How do we get this to customers most efficiently? There's just a million questions to answer and a million things to do all of a sudden, which, I'm just right now, what we're doing is raising money. Money's coming in really fast now, certainly compared to how it was, as you can imagine. And the biggest challenge we have right now is the explosive growth, because we've got enormous demand, people asking for it. But our bottleneck is the number of people here who can work through the contracts and do all the business development and sales work that's now necessary to be done. And so we're just trying to ramp up as fast as possible. And that appears to be a common problem with startups, is they get either the big check from the VCs or some big event happens and then everything changes. And then all of a sudden, they have to all of a sudden be a huge company in a week.